Hey everybody, this is Gary Black with another handyman. YouTube channel is The Trusted Handyman. But anyway, I'm here today working on a toilet, and the problem with the toilet is it will not flush all the way without holding down the handle. So it just will not flush down anything. So I've taken the top off. I'm gonna look and see what's going on, and first thing I noticed is it's got the old flapper in it, where it's got the float. And a lot of times what I've found is that float will absorb water, and it will not allow the flapper to open up all the way and allow the flush to be a complete flush. So what I'm going to do is, upon looking at this, I'm going to replace that flapper with a new flapper. I always use the Fluidmaster 502 Universal, and it looks like this, just pretty simple. But I'm going to replace that. Typically that fixes the issue. This is an American Standard toilet, and probably when this toilet was brand new, that was the style flapper that came with this toilet. So I'm gonna replace that, and that should fix it up. So the process that I typically do is I turn the water off. This case is right here. I'm sorry, I'm doing this with one hand and from my cell phone just because I didn't bring my GoPro with me. So I go ahead and flush the toilet, and of course I'm going to have to hold the handle down for all the water to go out. And you don't necessarily have to do this. If you don't cut the water off while you're doing the repair, the toilet's just going to run. Some customers, they might complain about using their water or what have you. So anyway, so all the water's out. You can see there's the little float, how it hooks on the handle right there. So it's pretty simple repair. Just, I hope you can see this on my cell phone. You just reach in, and this particular flapper, you kind of bend the little tabs out on it. From what I remember, I don't run across these all the time, but that's one side off. Just kind of pick it up and go around those little tabs. I don't know if you can see them, but there's little tabs right there that hold the flapper on. Then here, you just pop that little chain out. One side. There you go. And there is the flapper, the old flapper that I was telling you about. See how the float works? This is what attaches to the flusher handle, and this floats up, and this is the actual flapper. It goes over the flush valve assembly, and typically those get waterlogged and then they don't work very well, and you have the issue that these people are having. So I'm going to grab this flapper. You can see the difference. This flapper does not have a float on it at all. So it's universal, pretty much works with all kind of toilets. The thing I like about these flappers is you can see the little indentations on there. You can adjust that for different size flush assemblies. So they're pretty helpful. So let's see if I can get this done with one hand. So I usually just hook this on there like that. Just put that in there. Typically the chain is the hardest part of this repair for me. So let's see. There's a hole. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see if I can show you that. See, there's a hole right there There are actually different adjustments on this handle, but I'm going to stick that right in there. So now I have the flapper on there. And a lot of times make sure you don't have the chain so long that it sits down in the flapper, because that chain will sit in the flapper on top of the flush assembly, and then the toilet will continuously run because the chain is in there. But just keep an eye on that. So basically that's the repair. Let me turn the water back on. Let's see what happens. Toilet tank could use a little cleaning, but that's not what I'm here for today. So let's see. Takes a minute to fill up. So again, while that's filling up, this is the old flapper, and really kind of how it works. I was showing you here, that flapper sitting in there, you just kind of have to bend that out a little bit because it hooks around the assembly down in the bottom of the tank. You just flip that out so it comes over those little ears down the bottom. So the toilet is filled now, or the tank is filled. Okay, now that the toilet is full, let's give it a flush. See what happens. Should have a strong flush. There you go. Just like that. It's all done. Easy repair. Thank you for watching.